Is that you? Fucking cheap. Nice. Just see you fucking 360. Oh, that was funny. Ow.
Lamborghinis!
Fucking hot wire it. Fuck. I forgot that's not a thing in this game. God damn it.
What?
I was just trying to take it and run.
Oh yeah, got the key.
I forgot about that.
Oh man, this startup music always gets me. Brings me back to better times. We're just gonna let this one play through. There it is. It's always gonna be known as H1Z1. Like Z1 Battle Royale. Come on. Just go back to H1Z1. But today, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be playing what I believe is the greatest Battle Royale to ever be created in its prime. It'll never be duplicated, never be topped. Not by Fortnite, not by PUBG, not by Apex. No other Battle Royale has ever or will ever come as close to how incredible H1Z1 King of the Kill was, also known as Z1 Battle Royale, now on Steam. Today, I wanted to relive the glory days. My buddy and I actually came and played this the other night, and we actually got in some lobbies with, you know, only 5 or 6, maybe 7 people. In this time frame that I played this game, I have almost 1,000 hours on Steam, so I know it's not the craziest amount of hours, you know, compared to a lot of people. I never got to play this game back in the original, like, Z1 or anything like that. I started pretty much right in its prime, like preseason 2, preseason 3 days, and needless to say, this was the best experience I ever had playing a video game, not named Halo 3, and that's a pretty high praise. I should state that's for multiplayer games, but today I kind of wanted to just adventure around this game. We may or may not get in a lobby with someone, but even if not, you know, we can just take a look and go down memory road a little bit. Now, back in the day when I played this, these were not in here. I know that the LMG and everything got added, you know, by the team that did the PS5 version of the game, which actually turned out to be pretty fun from what I've heard. For anyone who might be new, these two weren't in the original. I've used the ranch rifle. It's kind of meh. I've never actually seen anyone else use this gun, but then again, I only played a few matches for the first time in years. But otherwise, just, you know, the old school patriotic AR. Just looking back at these brings back so many memories. I mean, I'm sure everyone remembers the patriotic AR. This used to be back before they remodeled the AR. This was the big deal. And then like the Showdown Gold AR. This thing to me is probably the most beautiful in the game, or at least one of the top. My favorite player, I'm wearing his mask now, Stormin. He's still killing it on Apex. He was always my favorite in this game. I tried to model my gameplay after Stormin, the way he would do all the parkour through the windows and everything. He will always forever be my favorite player next to 10K days. But man, looking back at these just brings back so many memories, and a lot of new stuff got added over time, which is pretty cool. This I always thought was pretty sweet, the Kraken AR. You know, they had the gold, complete gold with the shine and everything, and the fire hazard was pretty sweet. I had that at one point, but I'm sure that everybody wants to just see what the game is looking like. So we're just gonna go ahead and hop into a solo match and see if we can't find anybody. The last couple times that I jumped in, there was still a couple people. And on Steam, it said there was like 700 players the other night when my friend and I played, but the lobbies only had 5-6 people. You know, yeah, see? Look at that, we actually got 6-7 people in here. But when I tell you guys how much time I spent in this lobby out of those hours, and to this day, playing H1Z1, I still remember how many hours it took for me to get my first solo victory. And it's gonna sound pretty nuts, but it took me 126 hours to get my first solo win. And the reason being is this is the first game that I played on PC that was like me as a teenager playing a PC game for the first time, like an actual competitive game. Like I started playing on this game, so probably the deepest waters to dive straight into to learn how to play. So not only was I trying to get good at the game, but I was trying to get good at keyboard and mouse and how to use that. And after playing console my entire life, that was quite the challenge, to say the least. And it's actually where I met one of my best friends. I consider him a brother from another mother, Miss Paradox. and you're gonna see him on the channel and in streams. But oh, here we go. This is old iPhone, if I'm not mistaken, or at least similar to old iPhone as what the callouts used to be. And man, I miss these days so much. I remember trying to land here to get a Jeep and everything. I didn't really pay attention to see if there was one or not, but I did play this the other night, so I have a little bit of recollection of what I'm doing. There we go. Got a win. Or a kill. But man, I would do anything to see this game get an active amount of players again, because this is my personal favorite competitive game of all time. Like, not just BR, but competitive everything. Everything about this game to me is perfect, and it's a shame that Daybreak ruined it. And it's not to the fault of, you know, the actual, like, devs. It was the suits and ties of the company that ended up causing it to get ruined, because once PUBG released and the game started dying, they came out with what was called the combat update and completely revamped the entire game and took away everything that everybody loved about it. And I was one of those people that still wanted to give it a try. You know, I tried really hard during the combat update to like it, and there were things to like about it, but all everyone ever clamored for back then was to just bring it back as close to preseason 3 as the developers could. And eventually they did. They did try to recreate preseason 3 again, which is where the Z1 Battle Royale stuff came from. But it was such a convoluted mess at that point that the player base all just kind of moved on to something different, you know? It's unfortunate. And then, you know, between PUBG and Fortnite coming out, look at that. It wasn't a 2-tap, but I tell you what, there is still not a single game that has any type of satisfaction that is similar to this game. Like, if you get a 2-tap, every single kill is satisfying if you're 2-tapping people. It's ridiculous. And there has not ever, honestly, I don't think ever will be another game that is as satisfying to get just a single normal kill. Like, I don't know how many of you can agree with that, but I'm gonna try my best to just get a crisp 2-tap just for the video. And I'm glad that there's lobbies, you know, because I honestly, when I hopped on the other night, I thought this was just gonna be a wasteland. Thankfully, there's still people, and it looks like new people. The crazy thing, you know, a couple kills I got, those people were default skins. The way they were playing, they didn't seem very experienced. As you can tell, I'm rusty. Oh, okay, that was a bad idea. Bad idea, but we survived. It's a 1v1 now. I'm definitely rusty. I really wanted to get that 2-tap, but we're gonna do it. Sooner or later, we will do it. There it is. Oh, man. I'm sorry. You can never beat that. That sound, just ding. You know, it's like, that was pretty cringe to try to recreate, but that is such a satisfaction that you just can't get in any other game. I will die on that hill. God, I love this game. I don't know what petition I gotta sign. I don't know what I gotta do. If I gotta run around and hang signs around town or fucking start a Kickstarter or some shit to get this game to come back to life. If we could get just 100-player lobbies on a regular basis again, I guarantee people would love to play this game. And it's like they got the combat training mode for new players now. I just wish anybody who played this game would come back and help rebuild it. I know that Ninja, like the big Twitch streamer Ninja, at one point had talked about possibly trying to revive it just a couple months ago, and nothing happened. They even got some of the old YouTube channels that did all the H1Z1 highlights, like I think it was uncut clips or uncut something, I forget off the top of my head, but they ran an awesome YouTube channel that would go through and post the most popular H1 clips at the time. If we could just get everybody to play for like a month straight and introduce new players, I guarantee we could rebuild this to get to a point where there's people that are playing normally enough that the lobbies would be fun again, man. Oh, it's that gentleman that I killed before. I can go on and on about how good this game is. My friends hate me from talking about it so much. What's going on, buddy? If I remembered how to wave, I'd wave. What?
You're ruining my lobby of just Chinese people.
Ah, my apologies. I'm just reliving the golden days.
Tony Ma, bitch.
Yeah, this is even if we could get 50-player lobbies, that would still be so much more fun, you know, because then you could still go for decent kill games. And the one thing I never got to do, which I was really upset about. I never made it to royalty, which was the highest level you could do. I don't remember like the ranks off the top of my head because it used to be like, you know, royalty 1, 2, 3 or something like that. And I think royalty 1 was the highest. The highest I had gotten to was masters 3 or 2. I think I was like 1 or 2 ranks away from royalty. My buddy and I were trying so hard to get there, but at that point the games and the game was dying, players were leaving, and unfortunately we just never made it. That is the one thing I've always wanted to do in this game, was just finally make it. But even just walking through these streets in this game, man, it's like it brings me back to better times where there's 150 player lobbies. By now you'd see the kill feed just going crazy with people dying right off spawn. The gas sound, like listen to this. Like that is the best gas is spreading sound out of any battle royale. There was someone in that building. Everything about this game, it's a forgotten gem. And even at the state it's in right this moment as I'm playing, it is a fantastic game. Thought I saw someone down there. There we go. That must have been the guy that got the crate because he had a lammy. Ooh, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, 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 go. Oh, old dog still got it. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Did I tell you, I would come back to this game full time if I could. If we get enough people playing, I would definitely come back to this game full time. And it's sad, it's not even like semi-popular at this point. I see you. Oh boy. Can I do it? Woo! There you are. You gotta come to me, brother. Okay, I think I saw him to the southeast, and then the other guy's on the forklift, or the forklift, the four-wheeler. Yeah, that'd be kind of crazy if you could drive a forklift, not gonna lie. Man, I hit the wrong button. Bam! GG. Hey, GG man, 2 for 2. That wasn't too pretty, but I'll take a win. But I appreciate you guys taking this little trip down memory lane with me. I honestly am probably going to keep playing this game, and I may even upload more videos on it. I had a TikTok blow up to like 10,000 views from one of my favorite moments on this game. It's on my YouTube channel as well. It didn't get as much for the short, but on TikTok, it got like 10,000 views. So I'm going to keep posting this and maybe try to bring some people back to it if I can, you know, with the little tiny minuscule amount of reach that I have. I'm going to try. But let me know in the comments if you guys want to see more of the H1Z1 or Z1BR. I also have a Discord, and everything, all my links are in the description below, as you know, everybody would say. If you guys want to play some H1Z1 sometime, let me know. But until then, until the next upload, you all have a wonderful day, wonderful weekend, whatever time it is. I hope you have a great one, and I will see you in the next one.